Kaleidoscope, a weekly public affairs program brought to you in partnership with the Urban League of Greater Cleveland, Kaleidoscope Magazine, and News Channel 5.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the broadcast today, and a good one we have for you, I promise you that. Chagrin Falls resident David Ponce was a documentary filmmaker who really wanted a dream production. He founded a dream production. Well, David passed away from leukemia. His mother, Marianne Ponce, is carrying on David's legacy. And this October, we'll launch the first annual Chagrin Documentary Film Festival in Chagrin Falls, Ohio. She's here to talk more about her son and about the film festival, the Documentary Film Festival. Also, the J.D. Breast Cancer Foundation Board President Anna Ferguson will tell us about the annual symposium and walk hosted by that foundation. And later on the broadcast today, we will hear from Greg Ash of Karamu House and Michael Benz of the United Way of Greater Cleveland. They'll tell us about efforts to build a playground for preschoolers at Karamu House. Good morning again. I'm Leon Bibb, and this is Kaleidoscope, and so we begin. Beginning right now with Marianne Ponce. You're the creator of the Chagrin Documentary Film Festival. Good to have you with us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We're thrilled to be here. Thank you.
Yeah, tell me about this Chagrin Documentary Film Festival. This is the first year for this now.
This is our first, we hope, of many. We have strictly documentaries. We have over 90 films from 26 countries coming to Chagrin Falls, and they'll be at venues all in and around Chagrin Falls.
This event touches your heart because your son, your late son, David, was a filmmaker, a documentary filmmaker.
Very dear to my heart.
Tell me how that fits into this.
Well, we saw in David what I see in many of these filmmakers. He was had started a documentary called The Lost Sparrows of Rudaport, and it was life-altering for him to tell a story about an AIDS orphanage in South Africa. And this is what I see in other filmmakers. He was very driven to do this. He wasn't able to complete it. The Chagrin Falls community stepped in after we lost David to help complete that, and his fellow filmmakers at Chapman University helped as well. And that film has gone on to win 2 International Film Festival awards. And so we'd like to help other filmmakers that have a story to tell, just have people come out and see them. They're fascinating stories from all over the world.
So thus the Chagrin Documentary Film Festival, and we've got a little thing we're going to hold up here and talk about. What's going to happen at this film festival? How many are we going to see? What are we going to see?
You have every topic you could possibly imagine of 26 countries, so stories from around the world. We're hoping that people come to Chagrin Falls. We've got 4 venues around Chagrin Falls showing the films, and we'll have a schedule. Get a pass. You can get a day pass, you can get an all-festival pass, or you can buy a single screening ticket and come walk around the village, see some really interesting documentaries.
And it is a Fevered Dreams production. Where does that name come from?
Fevered Dreams was my son David's film company that he founded, and we have turned Fevered Dreams into a nonprofit organization that is funding and running this festival.
While we get a shot of this, maybe we can get a shot of this. David's picture here. David died in 2006. Right there in the corner there. That's David right there in the corner. Now, where can people get tickets for this event, which is going to be coming up, running October the 12th through the 16th?
You can buy tickets online. You can come to our festival office at Chagrin Falls Township Hall, which is at 83 North Main Street, or you can call the festival office at 440-247-0137.
We've got that phone number on the screen. You're excited about this. Is the first year now.
Excited.
You want this thing to keep on going now.
Yes, and we have a lot of help. We have over 60 volunteers, and a lot of community support, and there are a lot of people excited about it.
I'm looking at so many of I'm looking at your list of the film titles. They're coming from all over the United States, from Brazil, Colombia, throughout Africa, the Netherlands, Spain, the Ivory Coast, Canada, everywhere.
Very exciting.
You want this to continue now. Is Cleveland becoming somewhat of a little film festival area? You've got the Cleveland Film Festival going. We have the Chagrin Documentary Film Festival going. What do you sense is happening?
Well, I think there's such a support of the arts in the entire Cleveland area. People embrace the arts, and so there's a lot of excitement about it, and the film industry sees this. And also, Chagrin Falls in the autumn and Northeast Ohio is a beautiful destination location to come and do something like this.
And people can get to Chagrin Falls by getting on Chagrin Boulevard and taking it all the way out.
That's right.
And you'll run smack dab into the heart of Chagrin
right
Falls.
Yes.
And you'll find your way. Where are these going to be held at? You've got 90 films now. Where are you going to hold all 90 films?
We have the Chagrin Falls Library. We've got the Historical Society in Chagrin Falls. We have the Chagrin Falls Intermediate School, which has a lovely auditorium. The Chagrin Falls Township Hall itself will be a screening venue.
Marianne, how can the community support this film, other than buying tickets? What can we do to support?
Well, we are, again, a fledgling festival, but I think it's important that this continues for years. So see us on our website. You have the opportunity to donate. But honestly, for us to get people out and support these films and let the filmmakers know, like my son's film, that their stories are being heard. That is everything to the filmmakers.
Marianne mentioned website. You see the website at the bottom of the screen. We've kept that phone number and website up for quite a while. ChagrinFilmFestival.org, ChagrinFilmFestival.org, or you may dial 440-247-0137. You can get more information on everything we've been talking about. Once again, this event runs October the 12th through the 16th in the lovely community of Chagrin Falls.
Yes.
That's your home, too.
It sure is.
Okay.
It sure is.
It is a wonderful, wonderful place. And once again, it's called the Chagrin Documentary Film Festival. It's going to be a wonderful program. 90 films from across the world.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And for continuing the story of your son, David.
Thank you.
His legacy lives. Thank you, Marianne. I'll take a break right now. This is Kaleidoscope. Upcoming next, you'll hear what the JD Breast Cancer Foundation is doing during National Breast Cancer Awareness Month when we come back. Welcome back to Kaleidoscope. The JD Breast Cancer Foundation hosts its annual Young Survivor Symposium and 5K run for the Roses in early October. Board President and Event Chair Anna Ferguson is here to share more with us about the JD Breast Cancer Foundation. Hey, Anna.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good to have you with us.
Thank you.
What's the mission of the JD Breast Cancer Foundation?
Well, the JD Breast Cancer Foundation is a foundation in Northeast Ohio that assists young women going through breast cancer, or young breast cancer survivors, and we offer education, financial assistance to enhance survivorship.
And what does JD mean?
JD stands for Jacqueline Dobransky. She was diagnosed with cancer in 1997 at age 33 and passed away a year later. And so this was a way to honor her memory, to start this foundation, because she knew that there were not, and found through her own struggles, that there were not any organizations out there that were assisting younger women who are diagnosed with breast cancer.
What do you think makes your organization unique?
Well, we're the only organization in Northeast Ohio that provides financial assistance, direct emergency assistance to any woman who's going through Breast Cancer Foundation who has a financial need. So we're talking basic needs here: mortgage payments, rent payments, utilities. And not only are we making the payments, but we're also talking with the landlords and talking with the utility companies and adding that social work aspect to it so that we can save women from being evicted and get women on payment plans.
You and I were chatting just before we began this broadcast today, that I was with you a year ago or so, where we talked about this, and you had a big event, and it was a big event. The women were walking what you call the pink carpet.
Yes.
And these were survivors showing that there is life.
Yes.
That you can keep on going.
Absolutely, and it was a life-changing event for these women. Last year we were able to honor 3 young breast cancer survivors in Northeast Ohio. This year, at our second annual Young Survivor Symposium, we're choosing 5 young breast cancer survivors, giving them full makeovers, hair, makeup, makeup, dresses, accessories, and hoping for them also. It will be a life-changing event and a chance to celebrate them and share their stories at our pink carpet event. And yes, again, they'll be able to walk the pink carpet.
The pink carpet.
The pink carpet.
I love the pink carpet. Now, where's this going to be now? Where's the Young Survivor Symposium and the 5K run coming up in October?
Yes.
Where's all this going to be?
This is going to be at Le Center in Westlake, and it's going to be a two-day event. The Symposium and pink carpet event will be on Saturday. Saturday will be the Symposium. We'll have workshops based on tracks of wellness and health, intimacy, nutrition, and our keynote speaker is Chris Carr from Crazy Sexy Cancer, documentary filmmaker and also author. She has a new book coming out in January, and we're really excited to have her again.
So the event is Saturday and Sunday, October the 2nd and October the 3rd. Everything's at La Center.
Everything is at La Center.
And as you told me, La Center is located at 25777 Detroit Road, 25777 Detroit Road. That's in Westlake. What do you want people to walk away with once they come to this event? How do you want them to be inspired?
Well, really anyone is invited to this event, because not only if you're a young breast cancer survivor or a young at heart breast cancer survivor or a friend or a family member, but also anyone who is concerned with health in Northeast Ohio. Chris Carr has reached millions of people through her documentary and her books, and she's a fascinating. She was with us last year. We asked her to come back again this year because she was so amazing. And then the pink carpet event just to celebrate these women, and then the community-wide race and walk on Sunday, not only to raise awareness about JD Breast Cancer Foundation and the fact that young women can and do get breast cancer, but also to show that how important exercise is in fighting breast cancer.
We've got a telephone number on the screen. I want people to take note of it. It's 791-9447 in the 216 area code, or you can go to jdbreastcancer.org, jdbreastcancer.org, or telephone 791-9447 in the 216 area code. Get more information on everything we've been talking about. What about tickets? Well, now, what's it going to cost for people to go, and how will that money be used?
Okay, so it's $50, and any woman breast cancer survivor who applies for a scholarship will probably get one through the generosity of our sponsors, and so they can able to get a $50 ticket. That $50 gets you admittance to either the morning breakfast, we have an inspirational speaker, the lunch with Chris Carr, or and the symposium, and then the race is $17 pre-registration by September 24th, or at HermesCleveland.com, or $20 the day of the race.
And once again, though, although the women who are going through breast cancer and they deal with those issues, they still have to deal with all the other issues of living, of paying the rent, of buying food, of getting the kids where they need to go, and this helps them do that.
Yes, so we're hoping for a day of relaxation, a day of education, and of course all women love fashion, and so the pink carpet event fashion, we have Kim Crow from the Plain Dealer. She's going to be our MC for the pink carpet event, and we're really excited about this event.
You're the board chair and the board president and the event chair. This strikes you personally. I mean, you look at this is inspirational, knowing you're helping save lives out there, aren't you?
It strikes me personally also because I've had breast cancer twice, and I was first diagnosed at 28. And that's pretty young. And so, was in remission, and then got it again at 33. I'm 36 now. I'm very proud to say my age, and been in remission for 3 years. So it strikes me personally, and this is a way to help other women, women who may not have single moms. We have a lot of single moms out there, and a lot of women in poverty, and our requests for financial aid went up 25% in the last year.
So this will help all along the way. Anna Ferguson is board president and event chair of the JD Breast Cancer Foundation. Big event coming up on Saturday, Sunday, October the 2nd and 3rd at La Center in Westlake.
Thank you.
Thanks for being on the broadcast, Anna.
Thank you very much.
I'm going to take a break. In a moment, we'll return. We'll talk about Karamu with Greg Ash of Karamu and Michael Binns of the United Way. They've got a special project they want you to know about. Back in a moment. Welcome back to more of Kaleidoscope today. Several local companies have come together to support a group of local children. The Cleveland Browns, the Cleveland Clinic, and United Way of Greater Cleveland have partnered with Kaboom to build a playground at Karamu House. Well, President and CEO of United Way of Greater Cleveland, Michael Binns, is here, and the Executive Director of Karamu House, Greg Ash, is also here. They're going to talk about this partnership and explain how you can help. Good to have you with us. Two great civic men here.
So good to be here. Thank you, Leon.
Things Things are well at Karamu?
Things are going great.
And things are well at United Way?
We're out there raising the money.
Well, that's what we're supposed to do. But now you guys have got a little partnership going on here.
On another level.
Yeah, to build a playground.
Yes.
Tell me about this.
I will. It's very exciting. This is going to be almost like an old-fashioned barn raising. We're going to bring the community in, and we've got some very high-profile community partners in United Way, in the clinic, in the Cleveland Browns, and even the NFL. Play 60 is that organization. And we're all coming together, and all of the folks that support Karamu, and on one day we're going to erect a terrific dream playground for our young people, for our children, our preschoolers and our grade schoolers. It's going to be great.
Michael Benz, tell me your thoughts about that. You're president and CEO of United Way of Greater Cleveland. Tell me about that playground while we take a look at this here.
Well, first of all, this is our 12th build, first time with Kaboom. Karamu House has been a partner with United Way for a long time, so we're proud to be involved. Our PricewaterhouseCoopers and Squire Sanders, our co-chairman, helped put up some of the money for this, along with the regular United Way, along with the NFL and the clinic. And so we've done this before at several of our agencies in the city, and this is a unique opportunity where all of this is coming together in one day. It's much bigger than we've ever done before. And Greg will tell you, I happened to show up at Design Day, and all the kids had an opportunity to give us their thoughts about how the thing should go.
And you brought some pictures of that. But first I want to ask you, where's the playground going to be?
It's going to be adjacent to our Early Childhood Development Center, right on our main campus, as we call it.
East 89th Street in Quincy.
And you've been there many times.
I've been there many, many times. Tell me about the children. Got a piece of this now. You're going to help me with this, Greg. We're going to just
sure. There was a process that we went through, and the whole idea was to get the kids themselves involved in the design of the playground. And so what they did, and United Way was present, and Cleveland Browns, and the clinic, and everybody was there, and we had balloons and a big time, and we gave the kids crayons, and we said, use your imaginations and show us what you'd like to see in terms of a new playground. And so they went to work.
That's what I'd like to see. I'd like to get on those swings right there.
And that was really one of the big themes. We have a small old swing set now with only two swings, and it's always competition. So now we're going to have a big new swing set with 6 swing seats. It's going to be great. But the kids had a ball, and you can see that they had some real creative ideas, and we tried to incorporate many of their ideas into the design.
Now, when's it going to be? Now, what's the date of all of this going to be?
This whole thing is going to happen on October 19th. We're going to kick things off at 8:30 in the morning, and if you're interested, if you want to be a part of this, give us a call. I think our number's on the screen, and we want everybody to come out from the neighborhood and be a part of this. That's what it's all about. We're expecting from 150 to 200 volunteers to get this done.
Michael, this is what it's all about in the Greater Cleveland area. United Way as an organization, the United Appeal as it started many years ago, the community chest, it began in Cleveland decades ago.
It did.
The whole concept.
And what one person does have is a ripple throughout the entire community. When you bring 150 or 200 people together and have organizations like the Browns and Karamu and Clinic and PricewaterhouseCoopers and Squire Sanders, United Way, Karamu come together, it's almost like the saying, pay it forward, or it takes a village to raise a child. It's what we do together. You and I have been around a long time. We talked about that a little bit offline. It is about what people do, and so we're asking people to jump in and help us on that day, and in one day, and I'm telling you, Leanne, if you come over at one day, when you see those kids' eyes, along with this guy's eyes,
19th.
Okay, October 19th, it's kind of a miracle that you're going to see up close and personal. It's a wonderful thing, and no matter what anybody says, Clevelanders care.
What day of the week is that, October 19th?
That's a Tuesday.
Tuesday?
And it's by design, because, again, one of our partners is the Cleveland Browns, and they're busy on the weekends. But they're going to be a part of this.
They're busy taking us to the Super Bowl.
There you
getting
go.
us close, or getting us somewhere into the playoffs. Tuesday, October the 19th, it's going to be at East 89th Street in Karamu, on the grounds of Karamu Theater, that wonderful, wonderful location. You need about how many people do you need, and how much money do you need?
Well, the money, fortunately for us, is being put up by these wonderful sponsors. And that, again, is the Clinic and United Way and the Cleveland Browns, NFL Play 60. But we did have to have a little in the game. So we do have some fundraising going on, and we had to raise something on the order of $10,000 to be a part of that. And people-wise, it's going to be about 150 to 200 people that we're expecting to come out and help us do this, because it's a big job. Well, what we'd like them to do is just give us a call so that we can register and have a count, because we've got to feed everybody. So we got to have a pretty good idea of who's going to show up.
So you'll give them the hammers and the nails and all the things that they need and the expertise to do this.
Exactly. We're going to have what we call build captains. And so we've recruited some folks that really know what they're doing, and then you'll work on a team. And each of those 16 teams will have a responsibility, and we'll watch this thing happen and go up right before our eyes. And it's not just going to be the swings in the gym. It's also going to be picnic tables and some other planter boxes and things of that nature to really make it a nice setting.
795-7070 is the number to Karamu House. You get more information on everything we've been talking about. And, of course, you can call United Way at 436-2001, 436-2001 United Way, or go to karamuhouse.org. More information on everything we've been talking about.
That's it.
Hammer in hand. We'll see you Tuesday, October the 19th. We're going to build a playground.
Yes,
right,
thank you, sir.
We're going to have a good time.
Thank you both for being with us. I got to take a break in a moment. Marsha Maccabee of the Urban League. Here's Marsha Maccabee of the Urban League of Greater Cleveland with some thoughts today.
Hi, Leon.
Hey.
Got something great to introduce. You know that this has been our centennial year for the National Urban League. But on Wednesday, September 29th, it's the actual Founders Day. And so all over the country, all of the affiliates are going to be celebrating the birthday, 100th birthday of the National Urban League. And right here in Cleveland, we're going to be doing the same thing.
There'll be a big celebration of the Urban League in
celebration, yes.
What are you going to do when you celebrate?
We are going to be holding up signs outside of the building and asking people to honk as a birthday celebration. Come by and have cake and punch with us. Look at some of the memorabilia for tracking the history of the National Urban League over 100 years. We'll be having birthday parties in schools and birthday parties at events that are going on that day, so it's going to be a big day of celebration.
And that's on September the
29th, Wednesday the 29th.
100th anniversary of the National Urban League.
100th anniversary, and it's our 93rd year, so we're excited here in Cleveland. Yep.
And the Urban League is located at 2930 Prospect Avenue, if memory serves me correct.
Memory serves you well.
The corner of East 30th and Prospect, easy to find in the Midtown corridor area.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And things are going well for you at the Urban League, Marsha?
Things are going well, day by day. Things are just moving along, and we're encouraged every day. We're encouraged every day.
Happy 100th birthday, not to you, but to the Urban League. But you know what I mean.
Yes, maybe I'll make it.
Well, that's the goal. Hang around as long as we can. Isn't that the goal? Thank you, Marsha. For Marsha Maccabee, I'm Leon Dibb. Good luck. Be well. We'll talk again. So long.
Kaleidoscope, a weekly public affairs program brought to you in partnership with the Urban League of Greater Cleveland, Kaleidoscope Magazine, and News Channel 5.